Okay, guys, we are back for some more Control. This is going to be part 4. And just real quick, since it appears that RTX is actually working, didn't have a single crash for part 3. And like I said, I turned off my overclock on my graphics card, which runs perfectly fine on all my other games, but for RTX, it seemed to not like it. However, I did re-enable big picture mode for Steam and full screen. So I want to see if it's going to crash or not with that, because I prefer it to be in full screen big picture. But if not, I can always go back to what it was. But I just want to see if it, because then that will, for the most part, there's 2 other things, possibilities aside from big picture mode. I did turn off the GeForce Experience overlay yesterday, and that also could have had an effect on it as well. So I'm just going through the process of elimination. But anyways, let's get back into the game. Oh, there we go. Got to turn on my keyboard. Okay, so we need to go find my brother. Containment. Actually, I think, did we level up? I don't remember if we leveled up. No, we did not. We were going to do that when we came back. So we have 4 stat points that we can use. I think I'm just going to go with that, and then we'll go ahead and start putting it into other places. I don't really think duration is really too necessary. I think the thing that I would like to have had is the time it takes to actually put them under your control, because you have to sit there and charge it before it actually takes control, and that takes a while. So because the duration I don't think matters, because you're not really gonna, most of the enemies are gonna die pretty quick. Not the best. They probably should have made it based off of how fast you can take them under control rather than the duration. And I don't understand why anybody would want this. I mean, grenades, yes, but rockets, that's kind of pointless. I think the grenades wouldn't be a bad option. We're gonna go with that. Hey Drago, how's it going, man? And welcome back. Actually, I just came back like 2 minutes ago. I did 6 hours, and then I left the stream up and I went and ate, and now I'm gonna stream a little bit more. But yeah, I've been away from streaming for a bit because I had my plans didn't go exactly as the way I wanted them to. Everything went good except for the fact that it took a lot more time to get back to streaming. Because initially, because of the whole Ryzen launch, that was part of it. And then I got me a newer VR headset, so I'm gonna start streaming VR. And I had a lot of technical problems trying to get that set up. And then there was some other things too, and then also busy with work. But I'm for the most part officially back. I mean, I'm not gonna. I probably won't be streaming every day, but I'll be streaming more regularly. Just curious. Did you upgrade? And if you did upgrade, what did you end up going with? I know that when I did that live stream, you were considering I think you said the 3700X. that's what I ended up going with, but not for my game rig. I got that for my HTPC. I'm actually going to use it for gaming, but I'm going to use it for like retro gaming, like platformers and whatnot, because there's no point in running my main game rig for games that don't utilize that much horsepower. It's kind of a waste of power and energy. Okay, so you got the 3700X. Yeah. The only problem I had with mine, but it seems to be fixed now, I think because of the updates to like the chipsets and maybe Windows, is it was running good. I mean, I've had, I haven't had any issues with it. Um, but it was running kind of hot. But not as hot as like other people. Like other people were reporting that they were getting like 60C and higher, and mine was running like just idle. Like even if I just had like a web browser open, or even if I was running like a YouTube video, it was running like in the 50s. Like it would it would bounce around between like 45C to 55C, and that is really that's, I mean, it's fine, it'll work, but that's kind of hot. And there were other people also were, saying kind of the same thing. Yeah. Well, now, I was sometimes almost getting that on just, just basic apps, but they did a chipset update like a couple of weeks ago, and then I think there was a Windows update, and now it runs cool. And I've got it set to DOCP. I think that is. It's kind of like an overclock version. And then what else did I have enabled? I'm not running PBO because of what I'm running. I actually got better performance out of it. But I'm getting like on my temperatures now, they're running like anywhere from 35C to 45C, and then like whenever I have a web browser open, if I'm running like a 1080p or 4K video, then it can sometimes jump up to like 50C. But it is much better than what it was. But as far as like performance, like it runs great. I will say though, I did some tests between my 9700K and my 3700X as far as like gaming. That was also part of what I did. And I actually did some of those on my channel for the live stream. I don't know if you caught any of that, maybe as a back video or something, because I wanted to test what it was like to stream with it as a single system. And then it did fine. Actually, I did have some problems with Assassin's Creed, but it was actually the game and not the system, because I was having the same problem on my main rig. And that and other people were also reporting that it's actually a problem with the way Assassin's Creed memory is managed. There's some kind of bug with the program with the game. Both Odyssey and Origins have the same problem where it doesn't like allocate memory properly. You can get a program that's supposed to do it, but I'm not gonna mess with that. It's like, if they can't fix their game, I'm not gonna play it. But a lot of people reported that, and I was getting the same anomalies, basically just like frame spikes and whatnot. But all my other games ran perfect. It was just the Assassin's Creed. But I did notice that when I was trying to run emulators and when I was trying to run VR, the 3700X can do it, but it does choke a little bit, and it does it struggles a little bit more, so actually quite a bit in some titles versus like the 9700K. So I'm kind of glad that I still went with the 9700K, at least just for my game rig. But I would still recommend for people that are, that are maybe just using a single machine, probably still go ahead and go with AMD, because you're going to have upgradability options, hopefully, provided the socket doesn't change, and it's cheaper, and I mean, they are good. It just the clock speed does play a factor in it, especially at lower resolutions. And that's why I think VR benefits more so with the 9700K than it does the 3700X, because the screens that are in the VR headset, they're lower resolution. I mean, they're not 1080p, they're like 1440p. And but because of the way the technology works, it does rely a lot on CPU. It's kind of even with CPU and GPU. So I was getting like shimmering effects and stutters with the 3700X, and I didn't get any of that with my 9700K. And then also like some of the emulators I was trying to run just weren't running too good with the AMD. I mean, I shouldn't say running good, but they weren't running as good. You should probably, my drivers looked at as well, because I do hit 45 to 55 pretty consistently. It looks like it's configured to not kick the fan in below 55C. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, possibly. AMD's been pretty good about you just go to their website and just download the chipset driver, and then of course just make sure you're doing your Windows updates. I try to avoid Windows updates, but with AMD, it's kind of advisable because Windows is actually working a lot more closely with AMD, and I've noticed ever since launch, up until now, it's the performance. I don't want to say like the performance is better, but the performance as far as cooling and power seems to be better. So, also there's a video from Hardware Unboxed. Yeah, definitely, man. No problem. You might have watched this video already, but if not, just go look up on YouTube. Hardware Unboxed did a video on how to tune your memory timings, so you can get better performance, even if you don't have like that real high end like 3600 megahertz memory and all that. Because I just went with 3200 for mine, because I didn't feel it was worth spending the extra money for the 3600, because it was so much more money. And the funny thing is with that tutorial I'm telling you about, the video, you can almost tune your memory in a way where the performance is almost the same as if you bought a 3600 kit. In fact, some people that are buying like the lower end kits, like not lower end, but the slower memory kits, have actually gotten even better performance. It's kind of AMD is such a weird, like the way their processors and the way the Infinity Fabric works and all that. It's very, I mean, it's weird because we've never seen anything like that. It's not like the norm of what like we would see from Intel. Intel is like, I think one of the reasons I kind of liked Intel, too, for a while, is when you load up your memory, you don't really need to do anything. You just buy yourself a 3200 kit, slap it in, and you're good. You don't have to really mess with timings, or you don't even have to overclock it. You can if you want, but with AMD, it's like, on one hand, it's like good because you can tune it and get more performance. But on the other hand, it's like, I think for people who aren't really interested in tuning, they're not going to get the full potential out of their hardware unless they take the time to learn it. Yeah. I know I had mentioned I was going to probably play Dark Souls 3. I am still going to do that. I don't know if you're interested in watching that, because I know you're a big Souls fan. But I know that's not like your favorite. I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but I do want to get to it. Hopefully, before the turn of the year. Okay, cool. This game I had on my calendar. I got this free because I had got it with my graphics card, so I didn't have to buy it, fortunately. But I knew I wanted to play this game when it launched, and I was hoping that I was hoping I'd only be down for 2 weeks, and it ended up being like a month and a half. A lot of it was because of the VR that I incorporated. And then there were some other issues too. But I was hoping to maybe like come back and then maybe do like Dark Souls and then do this. But I didn't want to like be rushing Dark Souls. So then I thought, well, maybe I'll just do The Last of Us, because I hadn't played that and everybody's raved about how great it is. So I think from what I see of that game, I think the game's probably good as far as like story, but when it comes to mechanics, because I was setting up the controls, I don't want to be presumptuous, but the controls don't seem to be very good. And I've heard other people say the same thing. So I don't know. And then of course, there's a Death Stranding. Death Stranding is in November, and I don't know if I'm going to play that at launch because, according to what I've heard, it's not going to be an exclusive to the PlayStation, which means if it's not, and if it's going to come to the PC, I might just wait. I mean, I've been waiting for Red Dead Redemption 2, for a while, for hopefully to get to PC. I mean, it's not a game that I'm like dying to play, but I thought I'd play it, if it comes to PC. But I have a few games that I want to play, but I may, because I started my Souls journey last December, so I might actually save Dark Souls 3 till December, kind of like my 1 year anniversary of when I started. The only other game I haven't played, I don't know if you've ever played, but I'm thinking of maybe also playing Demon Souls, because there's an emulator for Demon Souls that you can play on your PC at 4K 60 FPS, and I've seen video footage of it. It looks really good. So I know I hate the slow combat like from Dark Souls, and I know Demon Souls is kind of similar, but I might be more inclined to try that over like Dark Souls 2. But I don't know like how much I'll enjoy it, because I don't really like that real slow combat. It's not exactly my cup of tea. I felt Bloodborne was a really good balance between like, the slow combat. It wasn't too slow. It wasn't too fast. It felt very balanced in a sense for the type of game that it was. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good, because I was a little kind of concerned about playing it because I don't like that slow combat. But I've watched some other people, every now and again, I watch a Bloodborne stream, especially the blind playthroughs. And it's kind of interesting to see other people and how they fight some of the bosses, specifically like Kaz. I saw this one girl, she was stuck on Kaz for like 3 days. And I don't know how many hours she put into it, but she had, probably quite a bit. Due to how the weapons are balanced, you don't really use shields. When you say you don't really use shields, do you mean in Demon Souls? Like if you go and look up on YouTube Demon Souls 4K 60 FPS on PC, you'll probably see it. Oh, okay. But it looks like, because the graphics are so good, it looks almost like it's like it almost looks like Dark Souls remastered. As far as how good it looks. So, and it does look different. It's like I don't know what to expect, but like I said, I might give it a try. But I'll probably try it a little bit off stream first, just to see if it's something that I might want to play, because I don't want to, like, if I go to commit to a game to stream, I probably want to try to play through it and complete it. But if it's not really doing it for me, I don't want to like start it and then not complete it. But this game is really cool. But it seems a little bit easy, and there hasn't been a big variation in enemies. Like the enemies, there are different types of enemies, but I think it's a little lacking, like on some of the abilities and enemies. It's really good. Like, it's a very good story, and the action and the game mechanics are really good. I don't know if it's a game that would interest you, but anyways, I guess I'll get back into it. Let's see. My controller went out again. Oh, and I also wanted to do another playthrough of God of War, because I've been like feeling that itch for a while now.
Boy.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if you're familiar with Alan Wake. I have it, but I haven't like completed it. I played like the first hour, and this was like years ago when I was on keyboard and mouse. But now that I'm playing with a controller, I think I might, go back to it because it seemed like a really cool game. Um, Containment. Hmm. This game is a bit cryptic too, so it makes it a little difficult, like trying to find stuff.
Boy.
Yeah, I was interested in playing Quantum Break, but I watched some reviews before I bought it because I didn't buy it, but I was going to. But after hearing the reviews, I was like, there were a lot of like technical problems with the game, so I decided not to. Actually, I was having some problems with this game. The Yesterday was my first day playing it because I'm running RTX with with all the reflections and everything, and it just kept crashing. And I found out what at least I think I know what the problem is. I turned off my overclock. I didn't try that yesterday, but I did it today, and I played 6 hours, not a single crash. Um, but I did three changes that possibly could have been causing the crash. So uh, one yesterday I only did two, but yesterday I turned off Steam's big picture mode and also turned off GeForce Experience overlay, and then I turned off the RTX and didn't get any more crashes. So then today I decided, well, let me try turning off the overclock and turn RTX back on. It's been perfectly fine. So now I'm thinking it could be big picture mode, or it could be GeForce Experience, or it could be the overclock. But since I'm trying big picture mode now, then it's going to eliminate another one. It's not a real big issue, but I'm just curious. I suspect it is the overclock. My overclock seems to be fine if I'm playing without RTX on any game I play. But when I turn on RTX, it seems like it doesn't like the overclock. But I'll have to do like more testing to determine that. It's not a big issue. I haven't really. This is only the second game that I've been able to utilize RTX. The other one was Metro Exodus. So I it's not like, I mean, like I can turn it on for all my other games. It's just like if I were gonna use RTX, I'd probably have to turn it off. At least that's what it seems like. I'm gonna go check out the Atlas chamber.
The sun songs is crazy. Happiness comes. White pearls, yellow, and red in the eye. Through a mirror, radiance and
I don't know how much of a music buff you are, but I added a feature to the stream. So if you want to listen to your own music, you can just type in to chat, the song request and the name of the artist, and you can listen whatever the hell you want. The command is exclamation point SR and then space and then whatever the artist and song. I have it set up now where I can listen to my music, viewers can listen to their music,
The word that
and
describes this is Rebecca.
and I can record it without actually having the music, so I don't get hit with copyright.
The name of the sound. It resonates in your house. After the song, time falls.
Boy,
We build you to nothing.
Yeah, it's really cool. Actually,
Cracker and the true truth will jab.
so this program here, it's called Voice Meter Potato. This is what I use in order to control like all my audio and well, I shouldn't say all of it because I also have a DAC that I use. I mean, I could get like an actual mixer, but those are kind of well, I have one for my mic, but it's kind of just for mics. It's not really like a real true mixer. But this program is really awesome. I can listen to my music, stream can listen to theirs, and then I can turn it off and on, and I can have it to where if you guys want to listen to my music, you can. And then of course I had to do this also because when I was setting up VR, I wanted it set up in a way where if I'm streaming VR and then I end my session and I'm done doing VR, but I want to continue streaming and just go play another game, instead of ending the stream, I can just, just let everybody know, hey, I'll be right back. I need 2 minutes. I switch everything over to my game room, come in here, and then I can, play a regular game or whatever. I haven't tested it yet, but theoretically it should work. I mean, I've tested all the little things together, but I haven't actually done it yet. So, but it should work. But yeah, this program is really powerful and it's free, which is really cool. You're getting a 30-second delay? You shouldn't, because I don't have a delay on my stream. Hold on a second.
You've always been.
Yeah, hold on.
You want this to be true. We stand around you while you treat you.
Let me check something. Unless something changed on my settings on Twitch, there should be no delay. I actually quit. Oh, you know what?
boy,
No. Right. Wait a sec. Oh. Oh. All right. So I set it to 1 second. Will that fix it? I don't know how I got set to 30 seconds. Sorry about that. Yeah, because I got rid of Restream. Well, I still use Restream, but okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. Man, so this whole
Boy.
time. Ah, man, that's so annoying. I don't know how that got changed because it was supposed to be, at the lowest latency with the least amount of time. Well, at least I know. Yeah, it's set to 1 second. No, not at all. I mean, I might change it if it gets to be like too much where I'm like, trying to play and also still pay attention to chat. But we'll go with 1 second for now. I might need to put it at like 5. Definitely no more than 10 seconds because I don't want a big ass delay. I'm glad you pointed it out. Thank you. That was one of the reasons I got rid of Restream because Restream adds more delay to the stream. And since I'm not streaming to other platforms anymore, I didn't see the point in using it. I still use it for my chat I actually have 2 chats up, but the one that I use is Restream, but the time is the same because I can see them both at the same time. The reason I like to use Restream is because the chat loads from the top, so it's actually closer to the screen, so I don't have to look all the way down to the bottom. Just a little bit faster for me. I mean, there were times where, I mean, you remember, like when I was playing Bloodborne, you would type something in chat and I would not read all of it, or I'd miss some of it because I was glancing really quick trying to pay attention, and I'd misread what you would say. And that was part of it. I'm getting a little better at that too. I don't want to say it's all that. It was partly my fault as well, but it's just, ideally it would be better to have it overlaid like in the game, but I don't want it on the stream overlaid in the game. I do have it overlaid. When I mean overlaid in the stream, I mean I don't want it overlaid in the place where I have it, where I would normally put it, because I would probably put it like at the bottom towards the center. And then I've already got the actual chat overlaid within the stream down at the bottom left. So then it would be kind of redundant. So I just have it on a separate monitor.
Boy!
This happens more and more. You gave us the permission in your regulations.
I appreciate your understanding, but there were times where, I mean, like, I was, you know, I'd be playing and, you know, you would type something and you would explain it perfectly fine. I just wasn't doing too well at reading the chat, which is kind of pathetic when you think about it, because it's not like I had like a bunch of viewers. Part of the reason why I like to keep low key, like a low amount of viewers, because if I had like 10, 15, 20 people in chat, I'm sure eventually I could get used to it, but it's not easy keeping up with chat. Now, I will say when it is easy, so, for example, you get a lot of people that will play the same game over and over again. So, like, for example, people that play the Souls games, I know people that all they do is play the Souls games. So they'll play, like, you know, maybe Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3 or maybe Bloodborne. But that's pretty much all they play, and that's all they stream. And it's a very niche group. And so they have their regular viewers. But when they're playing, they've played the game so much that they can literally play it blindfold because they're just cruise controlling. So they can pay attention to chat, and it makes them look like they're a pro. If I played Bloodborne as many times as some of those guys did, I'd be able to play it probably blindfolded too and read chat. So that's the reason why. Because I was kind of like wondering, like, how the fuck do they do that? And then I kind of clicked and I was like, okay, this is all they play. So of course they're going to, you know, it's kind of like when you're driving to work. Most of the time when you drive to work, you kind of just check out because you already know the route and everything. You're off in La La Land while you're driving. It's kind of like that. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, no. Let's see. Does look like this is a bit of a shortcut. Have you ever done a blood level, I think is it blood level 4 run in Bloodborne? That seems to be a real popular thing with some of the streamers. Holy shit. That motherfucker.
Boy!
Damn it. Out of energy. Some help here. I actually think I'm in the wrong place. This game is real cryptic. Like, it doesn't really tell you too much. Okay, containment. Maybe this is the right way.
Containment sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
Okay. Oh, shit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had turned off my AC because, well, actually not turned it off, but turned it down because at night it starts to cool off, but it's still quite toasty. And I was starting to notice that my temperatures, I try to keep my temperatures at a certain level. I was also starting to kind of feel kind of hot. Turn it back up.
Boy!
Oh, really? Wow. That's pretty ambitious. If I do play DS2, it will probably be the last Souls game that I play. It's definitely on the bottom of the list. Excuse me. Oh, there it is. Oh, these fuckers are higher level. See if I can take control. This I just got an ability not too long ago. It's very much like Puppeteer from Sekiro. You can take control over low health enemies. doing so much damage though that. Yeah, I knew that was coming. There he is. Alright, got a little puppet. Of course, all the enemies are dead, so he's probably not going to do much good. I can't wait to get the levitate. So I wonder what happens after the puppet wears off. Does he die or does he re-attack me? Because his health goes back up to full.
Boy!
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for dropping by. And I'm sure I'll see you around. Okay. Puppet's fucking him up. Oh shit. Oh, I got fucked up by a rocket. That puppet was doing a good job though. Oh, fuck these dudes. Are you serious? Get the f off. God damn. I'd love to throw those goddamn rockets. Help me out, puppet. 2 puppets.
Man down!
Someone needs help over there. Sounds like there's a man down.
Yeah.
I'm here. What happened to you?
I got in a little scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that. I'm fine. But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
That wasn't there before. Supposed to stop it on my own? Guess so. $7.55. How's that happen? Oh, okay, I got it. Hey.
This Wells guy can't be far. Those must be the clocks he was talking about. Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
Is he gonna unlock this? Guess so. Ooh.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested. The forces at play in there got a hold of someone's old clock and started duplicating it. Now the office is abandoned and its clock's all the way down.
Do you have to stand in front of the screen there? Get away from the screen. Hey, get on with it. Dharma Initiative. What did I just watch? Holy shit. Damn, these fuckers. God damn it. What the hell? A lot of
Find a
fun.
way around?
Let me see.
Guess I could just climb up here.
So, you came down here for an altered item?
The anchor, yeah. Langston said it'd be a simple item retrieval. But the power of that thing had, I've never seen anything like it. Thanks. That's O'Neill. Shit. No one else got out.
Well, did you help him or what? Puppets come in handy. this motherfucker. God damn it. This fucking chair flying motherfuckers.
Let's go.
Oh my god, all these fucks. Are you fucking kidding me? It just lit my ass up. I got 3 fucking rockets on my ass. I should have threw up my shield. I don't know how well that'll work.
Let's go.
Jesus Christ. Are you fucking kidding me? Quit shooting that shit at me. Is that all of them?
That's O'Neill. Shit. No one else got out.
Fuck those dudes in those chairs. This is cool. He's drawing their fire. Fuck you. Oh, shit. the hell? That motherfucker was strong. He didn't want to fucking die. So fucking annoying. Box. Why does that keep disappearing?
The altered item. Horowitz ordered a retreat. We got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back to the office.
That was brave of you.
I'm the medic. It's my job. We're almost out of the threshold.
This guy's been opening this shit up.
Come on. The motel court is on the other side of logistics. Horowitz should still be there.
Boy!
Oh, welcome to the stream. Do you mean the stream needs more Bloodborne or the game needs more Bloodborne? Like, yeah, both. I do plan to play Bloodborne again at some point. I really enjoyed it. Cause not so much, or Orphan of Cause. But aside from that particular boss, I enjoyed it.
Boy!
The hell are these things? Just keep coming. Speed. Oh shit! Yeah, I would like to have that. Yeah, that could be very.
Boy!
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna have to start dumping points into health. Fucking hitting for that much.
Boy!
there's seas up.
Boy!
Let me turn it on. I can't actually hear it. I don't think I've ever heard of them. Oh, yeah, I have heard this. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've heard this. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. I think I'll just stick with one for now.
Boy!
Yeah, go for it.
P6 is what the Bureau calls Dylan. His cell's been breached. Has the Hiss found him? Are you there with him? Can you protect him?
Well, Wanderer, I have a very unique setup where you can listen to whatever, for the most part, whatever you want. I mean, as long, I don't think there's any music that would get me suspended or banned. I don't care. And I don't have a bunch of viewers that seem to be objecting. If I had viewers maybe objecting, possibly, but nobody's watching me right now because everybody's watching World of Warcraft and whatnot. Yeah, so I can turn it on and turn it off. I did turn it on to listen to what song it was, but I have it off right now. So yeah, play whatever you want. I think I should probably go back to the turntable. Oh. Here's an area. Let's see. But yeah, that's what I put it there for. I figure I get people that come to the stream and I'm always playing my music, but I sometimes realize not everybody likes what I listen to, and I thought it'd add a little bit more, give people a little bit, viewers a little bit more options. That's right.
Boy!
Oh, you're supposed to be streaming? I didn't know people still played that game. I mean, I've never played it, but I heard like it was supposed to be, if I remember right, it's a PvP, like kind of a medieval type game, right? I remember it looked like really cool, but not too many people like stuck with it. I don't know. Like there were problems with it, but I don't remember what they were. I never played it. It looked cool though. Like what I saw of it looked really cool. Try over here and see.
Boy!
Oh, okay. I don't really do PvP as much as I used to. In fact, I haven't done PvP in ages. But I understand the addiction. That's part of the reason why I don't do it. I used to obsess over PvP. Go this way. That's what brought me to PC gaming was PvP. And I did PvP for a little over 2 decades. Like that's all I did. I didn't play hardly any single player games. And then one day I said, I'm done. And now I've just been playing single player games. I did first person shooters, MMO, PvP. I just kind of got burned out. Understand how the fuck I got down there.
Boy!
Fuck. How the fuck do I get over there? Actually, much better than the one that I have. Oh, damn it. Oh, there's another one over there. I don't need that. Pretty sure I've been in here. Nope. And there's hate being out of these fucking inventory space. Shit's locked. That's why. Did this already, right? This is what the clocks. Oh, no, I didn't do this. See, these types of games really fuck with my head because I have the memory span of a goldfish. I can't remember shit half the time. And when they put little shit in there that looks so similar, I can't remember if I was there or not. And deja vu doesn't help either. What was that? Okay. Now this I'll remember. Should play some Lionel Richie right now. Dancing on the ceiling. It's a really awkward design. Ceiling fan, really fucking close to, I guess, a hanging lamp. I don't even know if that thing would clear it. I guess it would. Actually, I got into a fight with my ceiling fan. I don't know if you can see that on stream. Like I had like, it's already healed up, but I was hanging my fucking sensors for my VR. My dumb ass was up there hanging it. And I forgot to turn off the ceiling fan and the fucking fan attacked me. Learn from my mistakes. If you're gonna be hanging fucking sensors, turn off the ceiling fan. Alright, let's see what fucking happens here. Alright, the painting's upside. Alright, the keys. I don't remember a ladder being out there. May have been. All right, here we go.
It's been a long time since Dylan and I knew each other. I've wondered about him. What kind of man
This
he'd
place
grow
is
up
such
to
a
be.
trip.
Were things as hard for him as they were for me? Maybe in here, they were even harder.
This guy.
Oh, hello. Is there something I can help you with?
I'm Jesse, the new director. I need to get inside.
New director. Right. Well, okay. Hello, I'm Frederick Langston, the Panopticon supervisor. It's not the best time for a tour. We have hiss everywhere, numerous cell breaches, and system failures across the board, but you're the director, so here we go. Founded by Zachariah Trench, the Panopticon is our state-of-the-art repository for all altered items,
don't have time for
objects,
this.
power, and...
I was told Dylan Faden was kept here. Can you help me find him?
Faden. Sure. Darling wanted him somewhere secure and isolated away from people. He's in the maximum security cells, upper level. But there's currently a pressing matter, ma'am. We've got an object of power loose in there. It's wrecking the place. The Benikoff TV, it's a real doozy. Salvador took a team in to handle it, but no one's heard from them for hours. This is a Category 5 OOP we're talking about, and if we don't contain it soon, it will tear the Panopticon apart. And we don't want all those altered items getting loose, ma'am. No, trust me.
Dylan's in there.
Open the door, Langston. I'll handle it.
If you say so. I usually tell first-timers not to touch anything, so, just do that. Here, I'll get the door for you. And please, ma'am, call me Fred.
Thanks, Langston.
Okay.
Numerous cell breaches on every level. These Hiss things are a bad influence on my collection.
The Panopticon. Dylan's close. But that object of power might wreck this place before I find him.
This is huge. It's another ability. Figure out how to unlock it though. Shit. Another ability. This is f***ing loaded. Maybe they're not abilities. I know all the other ones were kind of set up the same way. These fuckers are there?
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything. Oh shit.
Is anyone there?
Hold on, I'm gonna fucking save.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shifter blades have never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't, I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back, I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
It's gotta suck staring at a damn refrigerator. It's fired. Motherfuckers. I knew you guys were gonna fucking pull that shit. Got you, shit. And this place is massive. I would love to play this in VR. This would be so fucking awesome to play in VR.
Boy!
Oh, you know, fuck about non-SCP Foundation? Not SCP. I don't know what that means. I guess not. Now these puppets that I... Okay, so they die once they run out. Okay. Not overpowered like Sekiro, where you can just keep repuppeteering them. I'm gonna go for it. Shit! Alright. Just have to get back up there, but... Actually... Isn't there... Oh, it was like instantaneous. Not cool. Alright, so I'm not going to try to jump across that thing again.
That's the object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Holy shit. That was fucking cool. What the fuck? Some MCS or shit right here. Can I walk on walls? Nope. Oh shit, I fell. Son of a... It's over here. Oh, this is where I came. Okay, this is where... Guess we're going up. Definitely not in fucking Kansas anymore. What's going on? Oh shit. Some cover. What the fuck just happened? Jesus Christ. I mean, I know I died, but how? Something. way the fuck here? Wow. This also kind of reminds me of Inception. Need some puppets. Shit. Your job, puppet. Oh shit, what the fuck is he doing now? Fuck away from me.
That thing was Salvador, the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Jeez. 65. That's a lot.
Okay. The go nuts. Here we go again.
Trying to decide if I want that or. Yeah, that's like double what I have right now. This game is like an acid trip without the acid. Hold J to levitate. Finally, we get to levitate. Let me check my buttons. Oh, jump. Duh. That is fucking cool, man. This is the ability I've been waiting for. Alright, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? This makes me want to play Alice Madness Returns. She has there's some abilities in this game that are very similar to Alice. That was cool. Oh man, this is so cool. Oh, can you fucking shield too? That's fucking awesome. This is so fucking overpowered though. I kind of wish there was a cancel button though. Like Alice Madness Returns, she has a thing where you can jump and you can kind of, you know, it's not really levitate, but you float and you actually have control over the float. A little bit different than this. Still very cool though. Oh, okay. So you can hit jump again to disengage from it. All right. Shit! I just fucking died. God damn it! Fucking fell. I was right at the end too. I was having too much fun killing those enemies. I don't even really need to kill them. I can just lie right behind them. And you know what's crazy is it doesn't use any energy. At least not from what I'm saying. It seems like you can just indefinitely float or levitate. Man, you can fly a long fucking ways, man. Alright, we're here.
Okay, dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Man, this is so fucking cool. And you could fucking... That's so fucking overpowered, man. You could fucking do, evade as well. That is fucking crazy. Ah, fuck these assholes. Hate fighting those fucking dudes. All they do is dodge your attacks. Some filth. Yeah, I gotta go find Dylan still. Somehow we gotta get up there. it's a get well soon balloon. And a deflated one. I definitely get a lot of inspiration. I mean, I get that the developers had some inspiration from the TV show called Lost. There's just some of the, there's just a lot of references from the show.
Dylan. He's so close.
He's supposed to be in P-Cell 6.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse. Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
We need to get back. I have to see my brother.
So you had me come all the way the fuck down here, and he's not even here.
I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau, if she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world, She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
Yep. Sounds like it. This atmospheric fog is legit. This looks so fucking realistic. I mean, it probably doesn't look as good on stream, but it's pretty amazing. Oh, there's a fucking... I see it. Okay. I'll probably get it. It's right there in plain sight. Oh, fuck. Fucking let go too soon. Shit. Damn it. Nice and easy. I'm gonna guess that I get access in there from Dylan, because there's nothing else over here except that one item. Must be something important to some degree. So, I believe the way this levitate works is if you hit it and then let go, once it starts to, I guess, run its course, as long as you don't hit the jump button again, you'll just float down regardless of the height. But if you hit jump again, you'll actually drop. Which that's kind of how Alice Madness Returns works. It's a little different. Alice has a double jump, so you can actually jump and then go even higher. Where this one you only get one, which is fine. It's still really cool. Alright, I want to test it. It can go up. I think. Yeah, that's the highest I can go. High enough to get there. Don't know if I can float over there. I can try it. Shit. Jesus. Guy's coming all hard. Get asshole. Make it. Oh, shit. Made it, but almost fucking died from rockets. Cannot get it. God damn it. Oh, this is unmapped. Shit! Come on, asshole. It doesn't want. But this is where I've been, right? I thought I'd already been in here. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, we don't need to go back in there. wonder if we can get in there. Oh wait, is that where we were just trying to get into? Yeah, it is. Actually, there's two levels. Well, that means there's two doors. Oh. There's a fucking thing there. I get a little higher, float down to it. I could just take this. Well, that one's green, so it should open, but I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get up there. Oh, okay. Hey, are we just there? Yeah, I just floated over there. The damn door didn't open. Oh, no, wait a minute. No, I flew over to the... Yeah, I actually flew over to a different one. I don't know if I can make that. Actually, if I can land on that ledge. Oh my god, that fucking rocket launcher. God damn, doesn't he need to reload that shit? Can't just fucking spam it. Fucking asshole, man. Let's just go back to the board.
Resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every...
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful. The resonance emitted by each phrase is purely antithetical to every variant of the His symbolic range. But how did
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code? Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit, god. I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing, even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the Hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the Hiss to get them. Could you find them for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay Hiss.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, you know, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
I can't use my abilities in here.
Made up gibberish code. Fucking Marshall, CIA spy shit.
Just when I thought things were stabilizing, Marshall abandons us. I'm sick of no one telling us what's going on.
Information's always been on a need-to-know basis.
Well, I need to fucking know. I'm an upper-level executive, damn it.
What do you know about this Arish guy?
Heard some rangers saying he saved them.
Oh,
They
shit.
were attacked by a new kind of hiss, and Arish got them out.
All right, but still, a security guard leading rangers? I don't know if I like taking orders from a mall cop.
That's a lot of post-it notes with no notes.
Marshall orders us to just sit on our asses and then leaves? What's the deal?
She must have her reasons. She's probably out doing some recon.
Then she should have taken us with her. I need some action, goddammit. Did you see that hiss they marched through here? Why the fuck didn't we put a bullet in that thing's head?
I wish they would like actually mark on the map where the fuck we're supposed to go. This is like almost as bad as Nier Automata. There he is.
Happiness comes, white pearls, the yellow and red. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been a new you. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. You are a worm through time. The thunder's home distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been near you. You want this to be true. We stand around. You are a worm through time.
Shit.
The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan.
White pearls,
Can
but
you hear
yellow
me?
and red in the eye.
Oh,
Through a
come
mirror,
on,
the inverted is
Dylan.
made right.
I'm here.
By the door.
I found you.
Through the surface into the way. You've always been near you. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am?
Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign.
Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please?
Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You! You came in through the hole in you! We let you in! You've always been here! The only true! A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy!
Stop it!
Orange peel!
Shit! Shit! He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small. In Ordinary. In the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years. After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time. You are a worm through time. The thunderstorm distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow.
Okay.
Through a mirror, the inverted is made right. Leave your inside by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the web. You've always been here. You always in control. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more and more now. You gave us the permission and regulations. We wait in the stands. The word that describes us is redacted. Repeat the word.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here.
Lots of interesting data off that subject.
And I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. I have to do a few things before, but it'll be just a shorter stream, not like a dual stream I did today, because I streamed for just under 10 hours. Yeah, this game is a trip. Very interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stream again tomorrow. If I don't get to stream tomorrow, I think I can. If I can budget my time, then I will definitely stream Saturday. But I'm gonna try tomorrow. Okay, Drago. Well, thank you for dropping in, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Yeah. All right. Well, have a good night.